14 actors you may not know are dead. The death of a character actor is by no means less tragic than that of a star, but sometimes the news flies under the radar. You may not know some of these actors by name, but you almost certainly know many of their faces, and you may well have been moved by some of their work. With that in mind, we're taking the opportunity to pay tribute to the actors who you may not know passed away. Number 14. Jonathan Brandis. Jonathan Brandis, at an age when most people still don't know what they want to do with their lives, had a resume as long as your arm. The well-known child appeared in numerous television shows, including Murder, She Wrote, Who's the Boss?, Blossom, Heather Law, Full House, and The Wonder Years. He appeared to have an endless supply of work during his years as a child and teenage star. His first role was as a 16-year-old in Ladybugs, and he was a 17-year-old teenage genius in Steven Spielberg's SeaQuest DSV. But after SeaQuest was canceled in 1996, the previously plentiful casting offers stopped coming in. Number 13. Lee Thompson Young. Lee Thompson, on the Disney Channel, Young's star vehicle, the famous Jet Jackson, enjoyed a considerable popularity for a while. The young up-and-comer collaborated with Rachel McAdams, who was also a rising star at the time. Friday Night Lights, Aquila, and The Bee and the Hill to Have Eyes E are just a few of the few later films that Young added to his brief but impressive resume. Young was able to use Jackson as a springboard into other projects, much like many aspiring Hollywood hopefuls who find a place in the Disney machine. Regretfully, his bright future would be abruptly ended. When Young passed away in 2013, he was a series regular on the police drama Rizzoli and Isles, which was based in Boston, and he played Detective Barry. Number 12. Heather O'Rourke. Heather O'Rourke shot to fame at the age of 9, playing the endearing Carol Ann in the film Poltergeist. Her character scared viewers when she was sucked into the television set. It's possible that O'Rourke played the role a bit too well because despite her impressive list of credits following her breakthrough performance as Carol Ann, the public still associated her with the franchise, and she was one of the very few original cast members who stuck with the film series until its conclusion with 1988's Poltergeist AG. Regretfully, the passed away the year the last movie came out. When it was announced that the 12-year-old celebrity had passed away at a San Diego hospital during surgery, Hollywood was taken aback. Her manager confirmed to the Los Angeles Times that she was admitted after having stomach pains. The newspaper contacted the hospital for a response. Number 11. Dana Plato. After making her screen debut in a 1975 episode of The $6 Million Man, Dana Plato went on to star in movies such as Exorcist the Heretic and Return to Boggy Creek, until securing the part of Kimberly Drummond in Different Strokes, which turned her into a household name. She was cast with Todd Bridges and Gary Coleman, two other child stars, and she shot to fame right away thanks to the show's enormous success. Unfortunately, Plato had an addiction that destroyed her life and career. Two arrests of Plato occurred in the early 1990s. The New York Post stated that she was arrested once before in 1991 for holding up a Las Vegas video store, and that she later blamed the crime on alcoholism. Number 10. Skye Nicole Bartusiak. Skye Nicole Bartusiak was a young actress with a bright future who gained notoriety for her role as Mel Gibson's daughter in the popular film The Patriot. She debuted in a movie in 1999 with The Cider House Rules and co-starred in Don't Say a Word 2001 with Michael Douglas and Brittany Murphy, who was equally tragic. Alongside Alexander Skarsgård, she starred in the 2006 movie Kill Your Darlings, the 2011 independent drama Good Day for It, and the 2014 horror thriller Sick Boy, which ended up being her last role. In July 2014, Bartusiak was discovered dead in the garage apartment attached to her parents' house. Her mother thought she might have passed away from a seizure. Number 9. Dominique Dunne. The curse on the cast eventually circulated, despite the fact that the 1982 horror film Poltergeist was a box office success and the beginning of a franchise. Behind the scenes, there were so many unsettling tales following the film's completion. Not only did young Heather O'Rourke die in 1988 at the age of 12, but Dominique Dunne, another actor from the movie, also died young. She portrayed the 16-year-old sister of Carol Ann, played by O'Rourke named Dana Freeland. Dunne began his career in Hollywood quickly, accumulating a list of early credits that included roles in television series Chips, Fame, and The Quest. Regretfully, Poltergeist was not to be her breakthrough role. Number 8. Lisa Robin Kelly. As Laurie, the annoying sister of Eric Foreman, Lisa Robin Kelly entertained viewers for multiple seasons as a member of the ensemble cast of Fox's popular sitcom, That 70s Show. The problems she ran into following her stint on the show, though, are not to be taken lightly. Kelly battled addiction and occasionally found herself in trouble with the law. In 2012, she was arrested twice for driving under the influence and was also charged with assault following a fight with her husband. Although she had been making efforts to address her drug use at the time of her death, she still struggled with it. Kelly's 2013 admission that she had checked herself into rehab inspired hope among her admirers. Number 7. Toy Trang. As the original Yellow Ranger on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Toy Trang was best known for her role, but unlike many actors who begin their careers in genre TV, she didn't seem to be worried about being typecast. In fact, after leaving the show, she appeared to be embarking on a career that could be very successful. Trang made a quick transition into the feature film industry, appearing in 2 films in 1996, the dark drama The Crow, City of Angels, and the Leslie Nielsen comedy Spy Hard. Trang was obviously talented enough to work in a wide range of genres, but regrettably, she passed away in 2001 before she could ever realize her full potential. Number 6. Andy Hallett. Andy Hallett, a beloved character in the Buffyverse, made his on-screen debut as an extra in a 1999 episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer without receiving credit. It proved to be a fateful start to a career best known for his work on the Buffy spin-off series Angel, where he played the enduring role of Lauren, a demon from the Deathwalk clan who was nominated for a Satellite Award. Hallett was much more than just a man with a strong presence hidden behind a demon makeup. He was also a gifted singer and a captivating screen presence, which he showed off when he performed on several Angel episodes and contributed 2 songs to the series' soundtrack album. Number 5. Taylor Negron. Taylor Negron, one of Hollywood's greatest that guy actors of all time, amassed an incredibly impressive list of iconic screen credits without ever breaking out as a household name. Negron was a favorite among 1980s movie buffs despite usually appearing on screen for brief intervals of time. He was particularly noteworthy in films such as Better Off Dead and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Even though Negron was a lot of fun on screen, he was even more fascinating off-screen. Later in his career, he made memorable cameos on popular TV shows like Seinfeld and Friends. Number 4. Roddy Roddy Piper. Roddy Roddy Piper gained popularity as a professional wrestler in the 1980s, thanks in part to his rivalry with Hulk Hogan, which helped introduce wrestling to a broader audience. However, he also ventured into the big screen, most notably with his lead part in the cult 1987 film They Live. Lead character in that beloved John Carpenter film, Piper battled an invading alien force alone and came up with the iconic line, "I'd have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum." Piper's jaw-dropping performance in that movie served as a springboard for a busy Hollywood career filled with B-movie parts and brief but memorable TV appearances on series like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Number 3. Sage Stallone. The least beloved movie in Sylvester Stallone's storied boxing franchise, Rocky V is unquestionably the one that was critically panned and largely ignored at the box office. Beneath its cornier surface, though, lies the kernel of a profoundly moving tale about a former heavyweight champion who goes bankrupt, loses his boxing career, and almost loses his bond with his son. Stallone cast Sage, his 14-year-old son, as Robert Rocky Jr. Balboa in the movie to aid in telling the story. It's obvious that the young Stallone left a lasting impression on the set. Number 2. Dana Hill. Dana Hill's childhood athletic aspirations of being a track star were dashed by type 1 diabetes. She got her start in the business thanks to her father's work as a TV commercial producer. She booked a number of commercials before making appearances on shows like Mork and Mindy, Fallen Angel, and Magnum P.I. In addition, she provided the voices of numerous animated characters for cartoons, including Darkwing Duck, Goof Troop, Rugrats, and Pound Puppies. Number 1. Chris Penn. Chris Penn, the younger brother of seasoned actor Sean Penn, entered Hollywood at an early age and went on to have an impressively diverse career on his own. Penn's most well-known role is that of mob scion Nice Guy Eddie in the movie Reservoir Dogs, but that wasn't his only movie appearance. In addition, Penn was cast in movies including Footloose, The Funeral, Mulholland Falls, Rush Hour, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and Shortcuts, to mention a few. Please click the like and subscribe buttons to get more engaging videos.